History Museum. Great time to be starting and running companies. I'm Kelly Porter. I'm a managing director from Woodside Capital Partners, which is an investment bank with an office here in the Valley and an office in London, 30 people. We spend our time thinking about innovation and how we help large companies innovate by acquiring smaller emerging growth companies. How many people came to the conference just to see this panel? Come on. All right. You can be on. You can be on. Excellent. Thank you. We are not going to disappoint. We are not going to disappoint. This panel is called Capitalizing on the Social Enterprise. We've got 4 extraordinary executives, and we're going to start off by going down the line and having each of you introduce yourself. And if you can talk a little bit about, of course, your name, your title, your company, but also what your company does, and give it some granularity in terms of, what difference the company is making in the environment where you're going. So go ahead.
First, thank you for having us on here, Kelly. I really appreciate the opportunity. I'm Nick Bostar. I run business development product marketing at SVIS2013. And for those of you who aren't familiar with us, we have a social community, sort of a social vertical network for the entire IT industry. So we have 2.5 million IT pros, so network engineers, system administrators, the guys that keep your network running, participating in our community. And we also have 2,300 tech vendors, so Microsoft, Dell, Cisco, those type of folks, engaging with those folks to help them do their job every day. We also have a new opportunity where startups are actually working with us, trying to get in front of those SMB folks, SMB IT folks. So while enterprise IT guys have a lot of opportunity working with various vendors, the SMB folks just are much more difficult to reach, a much more fragmented audience. So SVIS2013 is helping facilitate those transactions.
So you've got this huge community, and you said the SMBs are more challenging to reach them. Who are the main participants? Are they very large companies? Are they medium-sized companies?
Yeah, so we see all kinds. Anyone that's selling to the SMB or to the IT audience. So, the Microsoft, the Dell, the HP, they're definitely our biggest clients. So they have a big, they have entire arms and divisions that are selling SMB products to that audience. But we see a lot of mid-market, smaller organizations, a lot of new cloud storage companies. Anyone that's selling to that IT audience come through, and so we see them in volume, but we obviously see the larger accounts, the Microsoft, Dell, spending quite a bit more with them.
Great.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Thanks, Kelly. My name is David Rustick. I'm the founder and CEO of 7Echo. We are a social video platform. What we do is we harvest data that is taking place as part of social network chatter. We pull that data and use that as the basis to deliver back out underneath the social network dynamic and collaborative video. Right? So we've launched primarily originally in the consumer space, where we distributed the first social television show underneath Facebook. All right, that was dynamic, and now we're moving inside the enterprise, since the enterprise now is adopting social networks such as Jive and Yammer. What we're doing is we're working with subject matter experts, gurus in their field, within the field of supply chain, within the field of branding, right? Creating essentially mini segmented television shows that are deployed through enterprises, okay, that act as either video decision support or best practice. It's all happening inside the social network, so what occurs is not only is the contextualized video sitting next to someone who's in a specific business process that needs that just-in-time video content, but all of the interactions within a project group or a worldwide infrastructure is captured now, and it becomes part of a video contextualized knowledge management system. So we're excited. We've got several pilots underway with multinationals, specifically around supply chain, and very excited to be part of the panel.
So, I don't understand what you do. And I'm curious, I heard gurus, I heard mini TV shows for the enterprise. What's an example of what that might look like, and how do you make money off of it?
Okay. So imagine a large multinational, say like Unilever, okay? Within their supply chain, They have pockets of knowledge when they go ahead and launch new products, okay? Where does that knowledge come from? They might get everybody together for a conference. There might be certain individuals, certain employees, okay, that have knowledge that might turn over, okay, over year. So everybody who comes into that position, say, in a supply chain environment, has to relearn, right? So what we're taking is guru supply chain experts, okay, that we create mini video segments around specific processes that the multinational enterprise can use and distribute back out, okay? We get paid by participation revenue per seat, all right? So we sit underneath the job.
So whoever clicks on the video and watches it, you get paid for that?
Correct.
Great.
And we do a revenue share with the subject matter experts.
Even if they're internal experts, even if it's the marketing manager in Dubai who puts the video on?
No, that's a different case. These are external experts.
External experts.
Yeah.
Cool. Very good. Tell us about your cool company sooner, Martin.
Sure. So my name is Martin Friedmilson. I'm the founder and CEO of Sooner. And what we do at Sooner is that we're a leader in the area of file sharing and collaboration. And so what we are seeing as a company is that, businesses more and more realize that files is sort of the digital DNA of the company, right? So if you think about it, all you guys sitting here with mobile devices or laptops or whatever, chances are you're looking at files. And chances are that those files are files that you're working with other people on. And you may even be exchanging those files with your clients or customers or whatnot. And what we do is we enable you to work faster on those files internally and with your clients. That's why we call the company Sooner. And, what we're really seeing is an explosion. I mean, what we're seeing today is that everything is becoming digital, right? I mean, paper is going away. We have videos, we have PowerPoints, we have Excel files, that we're surrounded by all day long. So ranging from small companies to large companies, it's all about files. And what we do is that we really sort of enable, the management of that, the productivity around files and so forth. And, today we have about 150,000 paying companies that use the service. Those companies are ranging from people that just got started. A lot of people, when they start a company today, realize that, files are important. We've got to have a system in place to manage all that. To large companies that have thousands of seats. And so it's a lot of fun, and it's a lot of innovation going on in companies today in terms of how they work. I think we all realize that the work style is changing a lot, and with things like mobile and Google Glasses and so forth. So we're in the midst of all that, and we have a very efficient model where we go to market through partners. We heard from SVIS2013 about the challenges of SMB. We see that too. So that's why we have a lot of expertise in working with partners like, telcos and resellers and distributors that are sort of,
How do you, so storage traditionally is boring. And yet Box and Dropbox and many others have come along and turned it into this, and you have turned it into an explosive, hot segment. You've got some larger competitors who are very well funded in a business that is hard to differentiate yourself. And you've had, with 150,000 customers, large and small, tremendous success. How do you differentiate yourself?
So that's a very good question. I think that, we started Sooner in 2005. And when I was out talking about these things, a lot of people are like, what are you talking about? Mobile, files on mobile, are you kidding me? That's never going to happen. And things have changed, right? And you're right, now we're in 2013, and now it's like, everybody's doing this. So things have changed a lot, and we have had to adopt, along the lines of that. And what we decided to do was, we decided to build a great product. That's what we decided to do. Some of these other guys, they went out and they raised more than 10 times the amount of money we have, and they have spent that money on educating the market and putting billboards up on one-on-one and sponsors up on the channels they park and whatnot. We're not doing that. We're building great technology, and we're making our customers successful. And what we're really differentiating is in a few areas. We are, first off, when you look at this